This week, we're featuring stories on the West Texas military veterans who were on this year's honor flight to Washington, D.C. William Tolbert served in the U.S. Marine Corps during the Korean War and received an Ambassador for Peace medal while he was in Washington last month. Sarah Boyette has that story.
The mission of the Permian Basin Honor Flight is simple but powerful: to transport local veterans to Washington, D.C. so they can visit memorials built in their honor. Currently, the program is serving veterans from World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam War, recognizing generations of service and sacrifice. Since its first mission in 2014, the Honor Flight has grown in numbers of veterans honored and in the community of volunteers who make it all happen. At Midland International Airport, the day began early, but with no shortage of energy. Bagpipes echoed through the terminal as law enforcement officers lined the boarding area to send off veterans with honor and pride. Once we were in the air at 30,000 feet, a cherished tradition began: mail call. Instead of letters from home, veterans received handwritten cards, drawings, and heartfelt messages from local school children, filled with gratitude, encouragement, and thanks. When they landed in Dulles International Airport, applause erupted. Strangers waved flags and greeted the veterans with two simple yet powerful words: thank you. Later, the group began their journey through the nation's most sacred sites, marching each memorial with bagpipes once again setting the tone. At the World War II Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the air was quiet. At each stop, veterans stood in silent reflection, some grieving and others sketching names etched into the stone. It was a day full of memories, emotion, and deep honor. But among the quiet moments, there was a bright and unexpected honor. At the Korean War Memorial, William H. Tolbert, who served in the Marine Corps from 1950 to 1953, was awarded the Ambassador for Peace medal from the Republic of Korea.
I joined the Marine Corps in 1950, and I wanted to serve there because they were always my heroes. And my buddy told me, he said, you should join the Air Force or the Navy or something, so you get killed in the Marine Corps. So anyhow, I made it through it, and I served in the security forces over there.
He was overcome with pride as he accepted the medal.
I feel elated. I didn't expect it at all, and it was a surprise.
He also shared his thoughts about the honor flight.
A good friend of mine had made it last year, and he said it's a real experience, and I totally agree with him. Good people, everybody wishing me, thanking me for my service. They make me feel real important for a change. I think this is a great deal that they do.
Sarah Boyette reporting.
Honor Flight coverage is sponsored by Shannon.